What started as a protest for students ended with violent clashes in the streets of Delhi, attacking police, and slogans over burning the parliament. How did this happen? What exactly happened on that day? How did the protest over the students' exam paper leak ended up so big? Let's start from exactly what it all began. NEET is an entrance test where students attend to get into medical colleges. As usual, NEET was connected in this year too. But NEET's exam's question paper got leaked. The government said that they won't consider this exam and they announced the re-exam of the NEET. And the exam was also conducted. Government faced severe backlash because of this and they deserve it too. Now we understand what happened. Now let's see when the protest began. On June 28, Sonam Wangchuk, an activist, began protesting by fasting till his objectives are met. His objectives are the government to give assurance to the students, both the NEET paper leak and the discussion in the parliament. These were his objectives. Soon after he began the protest, students who were genuinely affected also started to join the protest. Soon after that, left-wing parties and Cockroach Janata Party hijacked this protest. Absurd slogans like burning the parliament, assassinating the people in the government, removing Article 370 were being spoken, which had nothing to do with the students' protest. It was like almost the actual issue disappeared. What started out as a genuine protest ended up as a violent gathering. CJP, Cockroach Janata Party, is a big scam. I will tell you why. One of the leaders of CJP, Vijayta Daya, was seen eating burger at a nearby mall when the students were protesting in the ground. The main admin of CJP, Abhijit Dipke, was mostly absent on the ground during the protests. These people never cared about students. All they wanted is to use this protest to build up their political image and go forward with their political career. They did not care about the students at all. Because these people were chilling in the background, asking the students to protest violently in the ground. Because of it, police had to get violent and did lathi charge on the crowd. Because of the lathi charge, many students got hurt and even the students who were not even participating in the protest got hurt. We have seen what happened till now. Can't we blame the BJP for it? Absolutely no. BJP has to take the blame for this. As soon as the paper got leaked, BJP must have communicated with the parents and students and assure them that this won't happen again and give them confidence to give the exam again. The PM must have talked about this in this Mann Ki Baat and somehow they should have established communication between the people. But the government was so silent that the people got frustrated about it. People were also demanding the resignation of Education Minister. Incompetent ministers must resign. But this is not only the result of actions of one man. The entire medical system is corrupt. The government must take steps to decrease the corruption in this system. We have seen that these left-wing parties and the Cockroach Janata Party, the aim was never students. The aim was something else. What was the aim? What could be the aim? What could be the possible reasons the far left groups have participated in this protest? There could be a few reasons and this is one of the reasons. If the people did not protest near the parliament, the monsoon session of the parliament would have started and the government was about to bring a new bill about FCRA, Foreign Contribution Regulation Act. If this bill passes, all the organizations in India which gets funding from foreign entities must get a license and mention what funding did they give, where did their funding come from and who gave them. This is a huge blow to far left organizations in India because most of their funding comes from foreign entities that do not have India's best interests at heart. Even if you look at this protest, people were distributing foods, burgers and pizzas. Where did all this funding come from? You might think that I am speaking conspiracy now, I am imagining this. Actually no, when Trump came into power, he admitted that the previous US government invested $21 million in Indian elections to get someone else elected. Believe it or not, before this protest began, US consulate had already announced where the protests are going to take place, who are going to come there, how will the protest go on, etc. We have seen it again and again. In Bangladesh, protest over reservation and quota started out as a genuine protest but got hijacked in the middle and it overthrew 15-year-old government in just 5 weeks. In Nepal, a social media ban protest started out as a genuine protest but it eventually overthrew their government. Now this protest in India, there were several protests which tried to destabilize India. We understand that the objective of the protest and students' anger is justifiable and government must take responsibility for it. But at the same time, many of these anti-national elements have got into the protest in the name of students.